year. Thank y'all for tuning in to the Voice Unheard Podcast again. And I'm your host, as always, Dominere Evans. It's a lot going on in the world, y'all. A lot going on in the world. I'm not here to talk about too much politics. I know we had a assassination attempt. I know we had man versus women shit going on. We got gender wars. We got financial wars. We got, what don't we have? We got the rich versus the poor. We got, what don't we have, y'all? But my topic for today, for this podcast, y'all don't think the TV is too loud? I want to go into a deeper situation here. I was reading the book, Outwitting the Devil, and the first page says, fear is a man-made concept, basically. And I think I said this in my last pod, but all of this shit is just to make us be more fearful. And y'all gotta wing yourself, and including myself, off of what we put into our brain and what we put into our spirits. The biggest thing that's been bothering me a lot lately is the gender war. I can't really get with it. Men going against women and women going against men. It's real uncomfortable. Men talking about what they need from a woman, and I get it. We want women to bring things to the table. And then we got the women saying they don't want to bring anything to the table, and they just want to be them, and they want their bills paid for. This shit is crazy. And then my people, we got Democrats versus Republicans, and this shit is weighing on us. It gets tiring. Am I the only one that feel like sometimes you're just tired of waking up to the same shit? I think about The Matrix a lot. Why? Like, let's talk about it. I think about the movie The Matrix. So every day when I take a shower, I think about how I did the same things today that I did yesterday. I did the same things I did today that I did yesterday. Like the same routine, the same action, the same way I brush my teeth, then going in to wash my face. Hold on, y'all. Let me change this music. Like I said before, y'all probably can't hear it because I don't know how copyrights work. But back to what I was saying, we do the same routines, man. We do the same routine, and it feel like a game. And we all scream we don't have time, but yet we don't turn off the TV. We don't turn down the volume. And when I say turn down the volume, I'm speaking theoretically. The TV is too loud, y'all. Like, we consuming too much. We're not producing enough. We're not loving each other enough. We're not spreading the love enough. All we got is wars going on. And not even just war against each other, but we got war going on in our own self. This is speaking from a first-handed, experience. I feel so tired from all the things I see on social media. And one gripe I have is that social media is starting to seem like a real world place. When I go outside, I don't even see people outside anymore. The summers aren't the summer anymore. We can't turn off the screens. We can't turn off the television. We can't turn anything off. So we hate on the robots and the AIs and the technology, but yet here we are just consuming and condoning everything that these niggas feeding us. See, this is exactly why I made this podcast, just to freely let this shit go. This is like a diary, because I know I'm not the only one that feel this. When you consume so much that you feel constipated, and I'm not speaking about your bowel movements. I'm speaking about your brain, like how you produce. You feel constipated. As far as your brain productivity, I was listening to a Zoom. I was actually in a Zoom call last night, and they was talking about COVID and everything, and how even if you didn't get the COVID shot, which I didn't, if you caught COVID, I caught COVID, you end up having protein in your brain, and you have protein in your stomach, and that produces brain fog and all of that. And I'm like, we all got affected by it, whether we took the shot or not. Yet we don't feed our brains the things we need to wing ourselves off of the negativity that's been producing nothing but negativity. And I'm gonna tell y'all straight up, don't send nothing negative to me, because I won't read it. I won't watch it. Another thing that us not turning the TVs off is we all getting used to seeing people die right on the screen. So now when we see people die in real life, it's so common. This is something that we used to. Yo, y'all don't remember the days when we were young, and I used to be scared of going to a funeral, seeing a dead body in a casket. But now if somebody gets shot next to me, what what did y'all see when y'all saw the assassination attempt? Because what I saw was after the shots went off, niggas pulled out their phones. Niggas pulled out their phones. They didn't get a notification or a verification that the shooter was dead yet. Now, we know the president and the Secret Service, they got a notification, but the people behind him, them niggas stood up and pulled out their phones. That's a whole nother topic. Let's turn off the TV, y'all. Because one thing I want to say is we got to stop believing what everybody is telling and selling us. I say that because if you pay attention to YouTube and Twitter and Instagram, I don't know where it's coming from, but facts are starting to become like unfactual. Facts are starting to disappear from us. It's starting to become too many facts for one thing. Like, I remember facts used to just be set in stone. It used to be binary, whether it was true or whether it was false. Now it's like 1 plus 1 can equal 5. 2 plus 2 can equal 6. I don't get it. Do y'all remember when they said, if you fast, it was good for you? It'll repair your cells and all that bullshit. And I don't mean to say bullshit, because I believe it does. They used to say, if you fast, it'll help you. Everything, brain fog, repair your cells. But then recently, the Cardiac Association came out and said, oh, that's not true. We want people to actually eat, and fasting isn't good for you. It's so much of that going on. Like, you don't know what to believe. Everything is, and I think it's monetary gain. They don't want you to fast because we know the pharmacies will lose money if you end up healing yourself. We know the food industries will end up losing money if you stop eating so much and your grocery bill isn't high anymore. Food companies will lose out on money. You ain't buying processed foods no more, and I hope you not now. It's so much that they can lose. The TV is too loud. This is why I love photography. It gets to get me outside. It gets to get me off my phone. I get to get away from social media, the news, people, even my friends, even family, just time alone. Because if you don't have time to listen to yourself, listen to your thoughts, then when you receive so much, those thoughts, they're not even yours. Those thoughts not even yours no more. We see so many people speaking like somebody else, acting like somebody else. Nobody is original anymore. And I don't want to touch on it, but everybody is believing the Project 25 and they saying democracy is going away and everybody's scared. And I feel like we all got to turn this TV off. We all got to turn these phones off. We all got to give it back. And we got to get back our sanity. We need to get back to it, y'all. We need to get back to enjoying life the way it was intended to be. We need to get back to being focused, enjoying our friends, our family, getting outside. Niggas don't even get outside no more. I go to the park at least 3 times a week. I don't see nobody outside, but yet I see everybody on social media. Your friends check up on you on social media, but they won't hit your phone up. So with everybody being tuned in and tapped in 24/7, I feel like this creates a world where we're all seeking attention. Everybody is seeking the same attention, the same eyes. And you know what that leads to, of course. And you know what always rises to the top that bothers me? It be the negative shit. The negative shit is always the bullshit that gets to the top. How? We condone this. I forgot who said it. Somebody said Black culture is usually the ones doing this cancel culture shit. We love to see our Black people fall. We love to see the negative shit. We love to eat that shit up. We love to watch niggas die on screens. And if white people do it, we don't even hear about it. We don't know about it. It's usually us doing this cancel culture bullshit. When y'all wake up, do y'all check y'all phone first thing in the morning? Because it was a point where I didn't. I feel like I do now. And it was a point to where I would have it to where I wouldn't check my phone until like 9 a.m. There also was a point where I made it a habit not to check my phone before 9 a.m. But now it's just like I wake up and be like, all right, my phone is right here. I got so accustomed to just checking my screen. They made it so addictive. They made it so easy for us to just tap in. We tapped into the screen and tapped out for ourselves. They made it so easy to become addictive. Even I noticed with our emails, they say the people that invented Instagram, it came down to like they treated Instagram likes and notifications like a slot machine in Vegas. So when you get on there, there's a delay before you actually see the notifications. But if you notice, the emails are like that too now. So now you gotta scroll down and then the emails will come in and say it's downloading. They made it so easy to be addicted to the screen. I used to say when I was younger that I wish I was born in another time, and they say this is the golden age of technology, and I still wish I was born in another time. I do. I know it's easy to make a business. It's easy to do all this shit. It's easy for me to produce this podcast right now. Yeah, I get it. It's a lot of benefits to it. But I think the negatives are starting to outweigh the positives. So everybody has a voice now. Everybody can be heard. And everybody is on a screen. Everybody is creating content, including myself. Some people are using it for good. Some people are using it for not so good. Some people are doing this genuinely. Some people are doing this to just make a dollar. They don't care what community they hurt. They don't care who they help. Some people can have that facade that they want to help people, but they don't. But a lot of people are falling for it. I just don't want to be that. That's why I say with this podcast, I don't want people to even share my podcast if it didn't help you genuinely, or if you didn't get something from it. I don't want you to just share it. I don't want you to send it to nobody either. I just want it to be genuinely and organically found. This is because if you are trying to find your voice, this podcast can also be another way to distract you, keep you from doing what you're supposed to do. But it could be helping somebody at the same time. But a lot of people are scared to say that. So if we can tap in with ourselves, get outside and turn off the TV, man. Yesterday is gone. Tomorrow never comes. All we got is right now. But I just want y'all to remember too that we all die. Sound real cynical. I know it sounds cynical. Nah, for real. We all die. And I just don't want you to spend all your hours locked up in the screen and the people around you dying, or the people around you are, even to get it off a darker note, the people around you are succeeding and you wondering why. But of course, before I leave, let me give you some positive reasons and some positive things of what turning off the damn TV will do. And as you do this, I'm going to do it as well. Turning off the TV can help us get back in nature. That means get our vitamin D up, more sunlight, and that usually helps our mood. And if you outside, that just genuinely helps your physical. It puts you in a better mood to love others. Another positive thing about turning off the TV, you find your own voice. You're not so wrapped up in the negativity. You get to think clearly. Read a book. I can tell you the TV ain't it. The TV ain't it, dog. Another positive thing, if you notice when you turn off the TV or when you not on your phone, and when I say turn off the TV, I'm talking about social media, your entire technology existence. I don't know if you noticed, but time do slow down. Time slows down. All right, I want y'all to try this today. Sit on the couch for 30 minutes and don't touch your phone. Don't watch TV or nothing. Watch how long 30 minutes really is. I'm telling you, it's a long time. And then watch how long 30 minutes goes by when you are on your phone or watching TV. It's a big difference. So, and as always, I love y'all. We're going to continue to push these podcasts out for the Voices Unheard. I'm your host, Dominere Evans, and this is the Voice Unheard Podcast. And thank y'all for tuning in. And until next time, I'm out.